DC Films discussing multiple Superman movies? Well, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Speaking of brains, you might want to bring some Brainiac in one of those films. Anyway, Super Scooper Mikey Sutton is coming up with some more rumors that were relayed to him that Warner Brothers is not only going forward with Man of Steel 2, but a third Superman movie as well. Well, it stands to reason. You could get a whole trilogy out of those films and finishing up that story that was begun in that film. I mean, and actually, it's the presentation of Superman as a freshman superhero, which a lot of people seem to have missed that point, even though it's right there. Well, anyway, it appears that this, of course, that's Zack Snyder's film, so would Zack Snyder be involved? Almost assuredly he would be, unless Snyder Cut just bombed so badly for HBO Max, then, well, probably a lot of this would get scrapped. But I don't really think it will do that. I just, will it measure up to what they're hoping for? And it might not be all that fair. I mean, perhaps no film or series at this point could do that. But, well, we'll see. But, I think Snyder would be involved, if not an outright director, but certainly producing it and maintaining the narrative that he set out and overseeing that, because with all going well, he's going to be a very busy man and might not have the time for Superman. Now, Patty Jenkins had mentioned she'd be interested in doing a Superman film, and so they have a good relationship, so maybe she could direct one of these and could help old Zach out. And that would be interesting. Now, apparently, there was this idea that a rumor, if you will, that Cavill has already signed a deal, but it's not for public, knowledge at the moment. Even though, of course, if it's leaked, it's leaked, and he's been very cagey about it in interviews and whatnot. That he pitched an idea. And apparently they really liked it and we're going to go forward with it. One of the ideas apparently is that he's a big fan of Mark Millar's Red Sun. Now, that's an Elseworld story, but I don't know if they're going to take elements out of that and adapt it to fit in with this and that sort of thing. And perhaps that's what they mean. So it would be interesting when all's said and done. What was the pitch, because apparently him and Chris McQuarrie had pitched it when it was soundly rejected. I don't know, is that the same one? But it was like a partnership there. So if this is Cavill's own thing, maybe that's a little different than what they put. But there's a new boss in town, so things are very different. So certainly believable. Sutton tends to hit the mark on some of these, so this is something to take seriously. And of course, it's also, like I said, a no-brainer. And a Superman film should have been underway a long time ago, but there's been a lot of stumbling and hand-wringing over the response to Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, and unnecessarily so, considering. And it's just so much time has passed by, and apparently behind-the-scenes battling between Cavill's camp and Warner Brothers, and saying, well, we'll move on with a Supergirl film or some crap like that, and that sort of thing, playing around with it when it should have been already done at this point. But regardless of what they would do with Snyder Cut. So finally, hopefully the ball gets rolling, and they're going to have to deal with it because a lot of people really want him back, and Cavill has been working to build up his name. And at the time, there was this argument that he wanted to be paid A-list actor pay, and they didn't see him as that big of a star yet. Well, he is now. There's a lot of people really like him, especially women really like him. And he's got the look. He makes a good Superman, and hopefully they can give, because as much as I've enjoyed Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, I see them as flawed. I don't see them as hitting the mark completely, and I'm hoping they can get a story that fits in, because Cavill has got the goods. He can deliver on that, but you got to have a script that's really, really good. And hopefully they've got something in the hopper working on that. And, of course, fitting in with the narrative set by Man of Steel that could make it all work as this, 3-part story. And it finishes out, and then Man of Steel looks better as a result, I still don't know if it's you can't fix that Jonathan Kent scene. It's too bad. But yeah, Brainiac. Got to get Superman, and I mean the real Brainiac. The giant skull with the tentacles and everything. The whole story of him stealing Kandor and all that, and him going to collect cities from doomed planets. Oh boy, what could that mean? So there's a perfect setup there to expand on your shared universe for Justice League films as well that could spin out of another Superman film. So yeah, get on that. Hopefully this means they already are, and this is kind of dribbling out after the fact. So hopefully we've got Superman coming soon.
All right. Thank you for watching and listening. Why not like and subscribe and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Hats, mugs, stickers, posters, all that goody stuff. Plus, you can head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book Night Night. Oh, yeah. Plus, you can also catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, over at RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on my channel at BitChute. That's the Mr Nailsin channel on BitChute.com.